everybody, Martin here, back with another round of this Legacy League, playing OmniSneak. We're down to 0, or 0-2 I guess. So we're clinging on for tournament life here in round 3, and sadly we cannot keep this for obvious reasons. Yeah, we'll keep this, it's not very good. Scry this land to the bottom. So, Wasteland, go. Could be better. So we actually have some lands to leverage this, like against this Wasteland. I actually don't mind losing one if it means sort of time walking them if they don't have another play. Oh, good magic cards. Let's grab the Gristlebrand. And if they don't waste us, but decide to make a play, then we can show and tell Gristlebrand. Urborg, Chalice for 1. Okay, we're going to show and tell. This looks like either like, what's it called? Aggro Loam or another Turbo Dark Depths deck. Played against one of those earlier. So, in either case, not fearing counterspells. They might put in something nasty here, but I don't think our position necessarily improves dramatically by waiting. Let's see. Oh, Trinisphere. Nasty. Okay, well, let's see if they can beat Gristlebrand. If they can just, like, slam the Liana, I don't know if that's in their deck. I'm actually not sure what deck this is. It's not Agrulum. They don't run Trinisphere. Oh, it's an Eldrazi deck. With Trinisphere, right. Okay. So yeah, I guess you're not able to cast, like... Oh yeah, you can tap the eye. Never mind. Thought it's here. Okay. I don't really mind. We have a hand of nothing in the face of that Chalice. So I think we just try to race here. We could... Well, we could attack with Gristlebrand and hope to find another show and tell and an Emrakul. But honestly, I think I would rather keep open the possibility to Force of Will here. Mind you, if they wasteland our Ancient Tomb, we can't Force of Will this turn. Well, we'll see. Reality Smasher. This is worth, like, we could punt. If we draw Force here, I think it's pretty good. If not, we drop to 7, to 18, and then we take 9, drop to 9, but then we go up to 16 on our attack. I think we draw. Let's see. I'd like to not have that Reality Smasher. And we actually find both a Force of Will and show and tell and Emrakul, so looking pretty good. So let's force this. Although I suppose it doesn't really matter about the Emrakul. I don't think we're supposed to show and tell here. Because we have them dead, it's like it doesn't change the clock. I suppose there was a world where they stopped the Gristlebrand at some point. Like, get in a flyer or something, but if worse comes to worse, we can push the the Gristlebrand button one more time, see if we can find another Force of Will. So I thought the Urborg out of Eldrazi had kind of gone by the wayside. What's this? All is dust. Well, we need to see if we can find another force of will here. Well, not there. So if we let this resolve, we can take the turn, play a land that will leave us with 6 mana. With 6 mana we can cast Show and Tell, put into play Omniscience, and then use the last 3 to cast Emrakul. Do we have 2 Emrakul? We do not. Which means that that doesn't work in case they have another Thought-Knot Seer. If we push Griselbrand one more time and we don't hit the force, then I think we just lose. Tough decision, right? So it's all about whether or not we think there's a bigger chance of like finding force. I suppose like we could also just could hit the button one more time with Emrakul or with Griselbrand and hope to find the force. We don't find it, we untap, we just Show and Tell Emrakul. Hope they don't have another creature. I do not know. So let's see, we have used 1 force of will so far, and we will be like at 28 cards in our library once we hit the Griselbrand button. So we should see the second one, but it's not like, it's not a sure thing. I think there's a smaller chance of them having the second Thought-Knot Seer. So anything but, like, they have 2 cards in hand, and if neither of those are Thought-Knot Seer, I think we win. I don't see there's another thing they get to put in that beats us. What do we draw? We draw Ponder. Let's see. Okay, cool. It's just a Grim Monolith. So, I think that should make us good for the win here. So we can Time Walk. Let's bin a Brainstorm. Yeah, whatever. They can see. Cool. Okay. I think that's the first time in this league that I've won game 1. Okay, so let's see here. We want the Blood Moon. The 2 Blood Moons. Probably that's it. What don't we want? We don't want the Misdirection. And let's dump a Preordain. It's the weakest 1-drop cantrip. And we are up against the Chalice deck. This is a good hand. We'll keep this. They mulligan to 5. Keep Scry to the top. Do we force this if it's a Chalice? I suppose we do, because like there's a world where like if one of these lands was a soul land and the sneak attack was a fatty, then I wouldn't, because then we just had Show and Tell. But I think we force this. And I think we pitched the preordain. Oh, another force. Let's not play into the wasteland, even though this potentially makes the brainstorm a lot weaker. So I think we're going to brainstorm here, and then we're going to hopefully find another blue card, but if we don't, we're just going to pitch the show and tell. Because it's actually now more about not getting into, like getting beaten down. Okay. I think the plan here is going to be to just make sneak attack. So we're going to pitch the force of will. Sorry, pitch the show and tell. So let's put back Cunning Wish. No, actually, let's put back Sneak Attack, Cunning Wish. We'll play the Ancient, the Cunning Wish here. And if they don't do anything worthwhile... okay. Well, let's let them take here. Hopefully they'll take the sneak attack, because we have mana to play it, and they don't know we have a second one coming, so I think what we're going to do here is we are going to Cunning Wish for intuition. Yep. We're going to draw our sneak attack and play it. And then they basically have to answer us now. Mind you, they could. I mean, as far as mulligans to 5 go, this is a pretty strong hand that they've got going on, but it looks like not so. So let's intuition for 3 Emeralds. Oh. I'll try that again. Okay, blue mana, Ancient Tomb. So we get 3 Emeralds and we kill them. Sweet. Alright. So, step 1, we pretty much have to win the remaining matches, matches in this league to break even. And we even get a little treasure chest if we do so, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with round number 4.